Ready to go get something to eat?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's eat! Hi, welcome to Hunt and Gather with the Chatters. Today we're going elk hunting in northern Arizona. Aaron is really excited because he has a bull tag. It's a muzzleloader bull tag. So he's really looking forward to sneaking up on some elk and getting within range for a muzzleloader. The rest of the family is really excited about some wild game because it has been quite a few months since we've really had a good meat hunt, so we could really use the meat. Are you guys ready to go get something to eat?
Here's a big rub tree. The elk were here, a big bull elk here in August. Doesn't mean they're here now, but it's a good sign anyways. Some deer. Where's your cousin, the almighty elk? Check out these fresh bear tracks in the snow. Pretty good sized bear. So this is about as good a sign as you can get when you're elk hunting. Check out all these fresh elk tracks in the recent snow with dirt kicked up on top. And there's definitely some bulls in the group. And it looks like a big group, like cows, young bulls, and maybe some big bulls. So super exciting. 150 yards that way. We're gonna walk up there to where it was standing and see if we can pick up the blood trail. In the meantime, I've reloaded, so we'll be ready to take a finishing shot if we need to.
Okay, let's do it. There are elk over there. Now whether or not they're Aaron's elk or elk that are hanging around, we don't know. It does seem like there's something laying down over there though. I don't know if it's his elk. Oh, I can see it. I think I see it. Honey, come here. Right over here. See him right there, in between the trees. Yes or no? Yeah, but I don't know for sure, so let's go up there real quick. Honey, we think we see it. I can. Where? Straight through those trees, you can see a little bit of brown. I can easily see it.
Point.
You'll see it. If you just scan that area, you'll see it.
I see an elk that
It's on the ground.
isn't behaving normal, but I don't see a rack. He's more than likely still alive.
Are you kidding me right now? You were going to be happy with a spike.
I
And
really
then you go
would've.
start showing
great.
off.
You could mount him, but we got enough mounts. We'll still take the antlers with us, so.
It's actually
1, 2, 3.
I think it's better the over here, Gubbies.
Oh, he's a 6x6, because look, he's got a little point.
Heck yeah.
All right, so 150 yard shot with a 250 grain sabot, and it did the job. What do you guys think he went? Maybe 50 yards?
Yeah, from here to where you said you shot, I'd say, yeah, 50 to 60 yards, not far at all, and not a drop of blood. So, I mean, he just made a dead run and then fell.
Yeah, I mean, you can't see where you shot him from here, but you can see that that's where the bullet came out, so it probably went through that.
There was probably 30 elk, and they were spread out over a couple hundred yards. And I kept trying to glass little pieces. I finally had to move around a couple times to get different viewpoints.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to be happy with the spike, I kept scanning all the heads for little spikes, and anyways, we ended up seeing this is the one and only bull in the group. That'll work. Okay, so I hiked back to the truck. It was about a mile, and I GPS'd where the elk was. Cindy's like the best wife in the world, and Fern's a pretty good daughter too. They actually gutted this elk and have it half skinned out, while I dropped off a little bit of stuff at the truck and then drove around, and I found a road that got within a quarter mile of where we got this elk. So now we only have to hike it out a quarter mile. But anyhow, it's going to get dark on us, so I don't want to spend all the time talking, but what do you got to say?
I'm ready to get this going, so let's put the camera down and work.
All right, let's do it. Okay, we got him all skinned out and quartered out, and all the loose meat cut off, and back straps and tenderloins, and got the rack cut off.
You ready?
So now we're gonna pack it out to the truck. It'll probably take a few loads, but here we go. We got home, and there's the rack of that bull. Ended up being a 6x6. And we got up at 6 o'clock this morning, and we've been butchering all day long. But check it out. There's all that meat So we ended up getting like 175 dinner size packages of meat, and we usually package enough to make a dinner and enough for leftovers. So we can't complain at all. It was a lot of work. We got up at 6 o'clock and it's about 4:30. But if you took it to a processor, it would probably be like $400. So anyhow, we're happy. I've never tried this before. We took our heart and I just cut it in half so that I could clean it out good. And then I cut off some of this cartilagey material on the top of it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to crock pot it. And so I'm just going to put that in there. I'm going to add about 1/3 of a diced up onion. And then I'm going to fill it with water just above the line of where the heart is. Okay. And then I got 3 seasonings. I'm going to add like a Lowry's seasoning salt. And then some garlic powder. And just some black pepper. Okay, so I'm going to turn this to low, and I'm going to cook it about 6 hours. And then I'll bring the heart out and I'll chop it up fine. We're going to make burritos out of it. And at that time, I'll also chop up some potatoes, and I might pan-sear the potatoes, or I might cook the potatoes in here for an additional 2 hours. But anyways, we're going to make some heart burritos, and we'll see how it turns out. I've never tried it, so it'll be good. We normally take the heart and just chop it up and mix it in with our grind so that each package has a little bit of heart in it. But I thought this might be interesting. All right, so it's been about 6 hours in the crock pot. I pulled out the heart, and all I'm going to do is slice it into bite-sized chunks. Okay, so I got my heart cut up into chunks like that. Now I'm going to add it back to the crock pot. And then I did a little taste test, and I realized I need a little more Lowry's and a little more garlic powder. But then I'm just going to let it simmer for another couple hours. And then I'll also chop up with some potatoes and fry them, and that'll go in the burros with them. Okay, we got all of our fixins for the burritos. We got our heart right there in the crock pot. And then we got some diced up onions and lettuce, and we got some jalapenos, salsa, cheese, and then we got these pan-seared potatoes, country style there. So we're ready to make our burrito.
Let's eat! Can I take first bite?
Yeah, go for it.
I actually was the one that recovered the heart. Aaron made a smoking shot, but he avoided the heart completely, which was kind of awesome, and he made us heart burritos. It's excellent.
You like it?
Really tender, great flavor.
I always make mine too big, and so I can't fold both ends. But anyhow, here we go. Yeah, it has just a tinge of liver taste. Reminds me of duck, you know, like duck breast. In fact, I don't know if you could tell the difference between elk heart cooked in that crock pot and duck breast. What do you think, Fern?
Yeah, it's good. I wasn't really able to taste it, so
Take
I
another
grab
bite.
a piece of meat so I can actually taste it.
It's really tender, huh?
I actually really like it. I don't even know what it reminds me of, but it tastes really good. Like I thought it was gonna have a little bit more of like an iron taste, but it's not bad. And I actually really like it. And it's nice and tender.
Is that a repeat with animal hearts?
Yeah. Thanks for watching Hunt and Gather with the Chatters.
We'll see you next time when we go get something to eat.
And please subscribe. It's free and it helps us out.